eZinc is a Canadian-based energy storage company. We build batteries used to pair with solar and wind with renewables to store that energy when it's being generated. Our technology is a zinc-based battery, which uses zinc as a metal to store the electricity.
We're using zinc because it's cheaper, it's more readily available all over the world, and it's rechargeable. It can take in electrons and it can also give electrons efficiently. The top section is a charging section that takes in electricity from the solar panels. The middle section is the liquid, which stores that electricity, which is called the electrolyte. And the bottom section is a discharge section that gives out energy whenever you want to use it during the night. There is very little technologies that suffice for long duration energy storage. So knowing that the work that you're doing is eventually going to go out in the world and be used, that's the thing that drives most of us.
The exciting thing about eZinc, it has the potential to fully displace natural gas and coal and these fossil fuels that are creating emissions, and ideally get towards a net zero future.
If there's no power or power cuts out, within just 1 second you can get power back to the grid. So the switchover it's really simple, and we are reducing the carbon as well.
It can be applied to a variety of use cases. So on one end of the spectrum, you have people who need clean backup power. So that could be instead of using a diesel generator that kicks on when you have an outage. Another end of the spectrum could be Indigenous communities in rural Canada. So they have a lot of power problems and are currently reliant on diesel. And so we're looking to work with Indigenous communities to launch our batteries such that if they don't have a grid connection and they don't have reliable power, particularly during the winter, then they can use our batteries in these remote conditions, which would be really exciting to see.
All the chemicals inside our battery are recyclable. We don't have to replenish the battery. We don't have to keep on replacing those for a very, very long time.
eZinc's technology is using an aqueous electrolyte, but it doesn't catch fire and has very low risk of that. And so that allows us to be deployed in these remote communities without as big a concern of safety and fire. We're also able to operate in very wide temperature ranges, and eZinc's technology is able to charge from whatever electricity source you need. And it's really exciting to me to see a Canadian business making impact in this space. And I think we're aiming to be a global player that can really drive net zero and driving growth of renewables.